Hello, this is Ashley with Healing Magical Souls Holistic Healing. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about mind body connection with anxiety and some techniques for calming your mind. Your body responds to the way that you think, feel, and act. And this is one type of mind body connection. When you are stressed, anxious, or upset, your body reacts physically. So when you think about a stressful event, or you're starting to have that anxiety creep in and you're getting nervous over something, your blood pressure might rise, your stomach might start to get upset, you might start to have shallow breathing. And in those moments, that's when you need to learn how to connect to your body again and bring all of that nervous energy back down and get back to feeling somewhat normal. Because sometimes with anxiety, you can't feel 100% normal, but close to it. So, one example that I can kind of think of too is like you might develop high blood pressure or like a stomach ulcer after a particular stressful event of like a death of a loved one. That's a lot of people will get those physical symptoms. When my grandfather died, my grandma, like just from being so upset and bearing down and just like clenching, she ended up having some blood clots in her leg because some of the stuff in her heart, the cholesterol like broke off and it moved down into her body, and she ended up having blood clots. So it's like anything that could be that demanding and stressful, or it could just be you're going out in public or you see a spider and your body is just starting to respond to it, and your mind is not thinking and it's out of control and it's just up here and it's spinning and it's like out there and you can't just feel grounded again. And that's when you have to stop in that moment and just and close your eyes if you can, or just be like, okay, let's get back in the mindset of here I am. This is what's happening. Let's try to get back in our body instead of being out in la la land and get back to feeling grounded and centered. And some of those things that you can do when you're kind of in a good mood or good like mindset is you could do some like yoga, you can meditate. Journaling is always a good one, especially when you're upset over a situation. You could go for a walk, you could listen to music, call a friend, you could draw or paint something. Another big one is just go out in nature. I always look out my window when I'm doing videos because I just love to look at the mountains and the trees, and it just helps me feel more connected to myself and my body. And, if you go for like a hike in nature, you'll just feel so much better. Sometimes I will feel anxious about something that's coming up, like if I have a big day the next day, or like an interview, or I don't know, just something along those lines. I'll tell the kids, you're going to stay with dad. I'm going to take the dog for a walk. And I just get outside, move my body, feel my breath, and just connect to myself again. And once you just start to come back into your body and not feel so out there, that's when you start to really heal that mind body connection and start to feel so much better. And the anxiety will start to get down to a minimum. It may not go away, because I know for the last 12 years my anxiety never fully went away, but it what got down to a minimum where I was a lot more manageable than it was when I first started to have these anxiety attacks. So I want you to think about a time that you were having some anxiety about whatever it is, big or small, and what you did in that moment to help yourself. Or it could even be if you thought about helping another person, what did you do to help them get through the anxiety? And I want you to just think about the situation, think about what you did and how you felt afterwards, and see if that's something that you can do whenever you're feeling anxious. And if you are having some success with it, you always tell your friends, or if you have a family member that's struggling, let them know what you did to get through it and see if that helps them. Sometimes working with your friend, your family life coach, a doctor, a therapist can always be the best just to help you get through these moments. And just always remember to breathe and come back to your body and notice how you're feeling and being aware. So, like I always say in my videos, and if you know me, sometimes I'll just have to like stop. I'm like, okay, my feet are on the floor. Like close my eyes. I might put my hand on my chest and just because it's so much. And in the world, we're just having so many different things pulling us, and time management, demands of schools and kids and marriage and work and just everything. So just think about how you can use one of these techniques. And if you want, try something new. Like maybe if you've never done yoga, try that and see if that helps you with your anxiety and bringing it down. And it doesn't hurt to just try something new, right? So I hope that this video is helpful. I hope you try something new. If you did, leave a comment and let me know. And I hope that you have a great day. Much love.